Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah. Hi, Prince.
Hey, hi.
Can we start?
Yes, yes.
Tell me about yourself.
My name is Prince Kumar. I'm from Motihari, Bihar, but currently I'm staying in Hyderabad. I have completed my BTech from RGP University, Bhopal. Then after I joined a Techno Identity Solution. I'm doing work as a software engineer. Then after I join overlays and I'm doing work in backend side and I'm handling the like 50 plus clients. So we are doing work on that. And that's all about me.
Okay. Okay. Turn on your camera.
Yeah, sure. Is it fine?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It's fine.
Yeah.
What is your total experience, Prince?
I have a 2.5 year experience
In Java.
in Java, 2.7.
Okay. Okay. Do you have experience in Oops?
Yes.
Okay. What is OOP and what is feature of OOPs?
OOPS is like it's a object oriented programming. So through the OOPS, we can design our project in one of the simple or better way. So in future, if you want to scale our project in like medium scale to large scale, then it's a very easy or very simple to do this. So, and OOPS is one of the better approach to design our own project. So it's given some extra benefits or features he given encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism, abstractions. So those features like loose coupling or dynamics binding, we can achieve through that OOPS concept. And he also provide the interface and abstract class. So through that we can make our project as a loose coupling. So it's a very
Okay.
beneficial if you go with the OOPS design project.
Okay. What is the difference between abstract and encapsulation?
Abstract and encapsulation. So abstracts is one class and we can create the abstract class with the help of one keyword like abstract. And in abstract class, we can define the abstract method and we can create a concrete method also. We can provide the implementation of concrete method and we can't create an object of the abstract class. We can provide the constructor, but we can't create an object for that. And encapsulation is in you have a one class and inside the class having a multiple variables and we are providing the access of those variables with the help of only setter and getter methods. Like those are the public method. We are not providing the directly access to those variables directly. And we are creating all those variables inside this class as a private. So we can say those are the encapsulated class. Yeah.
Okay, so what is the difference between overriding and overloading?
Overriding and overloading, overloading means a class having a multiple method with the same name and different parameters or type or order of the parameters, then we can say those are the method overloading. If the same class having a multiple method. But method overriding means the two classes. We have a one parent class and one child class. So both having a relationship as a parent and child, and parent class having a some method which is implemented, we can say like overridden in the child class also. So that concept is called method overriding.
Okay, okay, Prince. What is the difference between array list and linked list?
Array list and linked list. So array list is we can store a continuous block of the memory in our It's a part of the collection array list, and we can allocate the collection of allocation of the memory in the sequentially format. So that is the collection, and we can store the data based on the index. So nothing but it's a alternate of one array, we can say array list, and having a so many methods so that we can do the operations like add the data, remove the data, like that operation we can do on this array list. And if you go with the like store the data and fetch the data, then it's given the very fast, and it's a very the time complexity is very good if you want to store the data and fetch the data from the uh, array list. If you talk about
Okay.
the linked list, so we can say in linked list, it's creating the for every data, it's creating the one node and it's storing the value inside the node. So it's an individual, it's not a sequential memory allocation. So whenever memory is available, it will take those memory and it will create one node, and it will store the it will link one node to another node to other node, and like that he is the arrange the our data. So that is called the linked list. The linked list better if you talk about the complexity, like time complexity. So if you want to delete or add the data or modify the data in between the some node or some in between the middle of the nodes, then it's given the very better performance. So we can go with the help of the linked list we can achieve. Yeah, that is the
Okay.
difference.
What is the difference between hash map and hash table?
Okay, so hash map and hash table both are the map only. It is store the value like a key value pair, but the difference is in hash map we can store the key as a unique and value is a duplicate also, and the key also he accept the null. But if you go with the hash table, it will not accept the null value. And hash table is a thread safe, and hash map is not a thread safe. So those are the difference.
Okay. Okay, Prince. Can you share your screen?
Yes, sure.
Okay. Check in your chat box. I'll share your question.
Okay.
1 minute. See your chat box.
Yeah, yeah. I got one question.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. So write a program to find the power of A and B where A and B are the two integers. So input B is base, right?
Yes.
And P is the power. So
Wow.
2 power 3. So we can say 2 power is 3 equal to 8. Fine. Can I do this?
Yeah.
So I'm going to take two value from the users, and I will store those value. Like first value is like base, so I will take int b equal to sc dot next int second is power, so I will take sc dot next, so that is the power, and I will pass here b and p value, so it will return one power value, so I will store those int power. I will create this method, and here I'm going to the like simple approach. So we can write one for loop int I equal to 0. 1 minute. I will use my laptop state.
Okay.
So here I have written the power method. So I will iterate the loop like int I equal to 0 to I less than equal to uh, up to power. So I will start with 1 and equal to power. So P and I plus plus. And I will do like B multiply. So I will do B multiply equal to B. In simple, we can say I have a B is 2, so base multiply 3 times. A power is 3. So I can say B to the power on maybe the 4, 5, 6. But we need to multiply every time. So I will multiply every time B, or here I will store the power. So power equal to first time 1. First time 1. So here I will write power equal to power multiply B. So it will give me the exact power. I will return this power. Here I will print. So this is the B base comma P power. So plus P base out. I will display the power. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Run it.
Okay. So I will run this. Okay. So we need to give the value here. Sorry. Like I'm taking the power and base from the user. So we need to give here. So here is the console. I can give here 2 and 3. So it will print power is 8. Again, if I run and if I give 2 and 4, 2 and 4, so it's giving the 16. Yeah, like that it will
Okay.
work.
Okay. Okay. It's fine. Okay. Do you know Java 8?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Can you explain?
Java 8.
Yes.
So Java 8 is one of the features in Java 8. It came with the Lambda expression, Stream API, functional interface, and optional classes, and string joiner with enhancement of the datetime API, try with resources, try catch block, and reflection API. Those are the change it will come in Java 8.
Okay. When we use optional class,
When you want to handle the exception and you don't want to throw the exception as a globally, we need to handle it. So that time you can use the optional class. So it will prevent the
okay,
exception actually.
okay, okay. What is map in Java?
Map.
Yes.
Yeah, map is one of the method. So through the map we can filter some data. So if you want to filter some data, filter means if you want to, you have lots of the data and you want some particular of the data. So that time you can you if you want to increase the data or some do the modify on the data, then we can do the map method and we can use it.
Okay. What is functional interface?
Functional interface is we have an interface and the interface is annotated with the at the rate functional interface annotation. So we can say those are the functional interface. And apart from this, if the interface having a only one method and which is abstract method, then also we can say those are the functional interface.
Mhm. Can we create a default method inside functional interface?
Yes, we can create.
Okay. Okay. I'll give you a question.
Okay.
Check in your chat box and solve it using Java 8 feature.
Okay. How to find the duplicate in the stream API Java. Okay. So I have a one list.
A list of element and find the duplicate using Java 8 feature.
Okay. So I have a one list, a string like integer. So these are the lists. I need to find out the duplicate. Okay. So for that, I want to do with the stream API. So for a stream API, okay, I will create one set which is storing only the unique value. So set equal to new as set and list dot stream dot filter. So in the filter, I will write I will filter one element with the lambda expression and I will add inside the set. So set dot add of I. But if it is not equal, if it is given false, and here I will collect those data, collect collector does to list. And I will store this data in one list, and finally I will print. So those are nothing but collect is nothing but duplicate value. So those duplicate value I will print here. Can I run this?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, 2 and 4. So 2 is duplicate and 4 is duplicate. So you given 2 and 4.
Okay, explain the code.
The code is like I have taken one list, and then after I have created the stream for this list, and after
Okay,
stream I have created one filter, and inside the filter, like I am fetching one value, and I am try to insert inside this list. Okay, and this is the
okay,
set. So this is the set, it can't contain the duplicate value. So in set there is
okay,
no value, then it will give true. Okay, and if it is like already having a value, then it will not store and it will return false. Then I am making that true. I am storing those data in the two list, like one list of the integers. So those are my duplicate. And finally I am printing here.
okay. So, can you tell me why here we use a filter method?
Sorry.
Why use filter method?
Filter is like we have a lots of the data, and if we are trying to concise the value and filter some basis of the data, then we can use the filter. So filter the data based on the some parameters.
Okay, okay, Prince, it's fine. Do you know a Spring Boot?
Yes,
Okay. What is Spring Boot?
Spring Boot.
Yes.
Yeah, Spring Boot is like one of the technique, and through that we can develop our project very fast way. So if you go with the like Spring, so it will take lots of the time for the configuration, development, so many things we have to do, and we have to maintain them manually. But in the Spring Boot, it's very simple. The developer no need to do anything. He just go and create the application in the Spring Boot. Whatever the dependencies required, he can put and he auto configured it, and it's ready, and he can run the project in a very simple way. So it's a very fast for the development purpose.
Okay. Okay. What is the difference between aggregate controller and aggregate rest controller?
At the rate controller and rest controller is like at the rate rest controller is equivalent to the at the rate controller plus response body. So those are the difference.
Okay.
And if you want to go with the like a Spring MVC, then we can use the controller. If you want to create any REST API, then we have to take the class as a REST controller.
Okay. Okay. Suppose I have a server and inside my server some issue is occur. So without disturbing all the server, I want to maintain only that server. That server is got some issue. So how we can do this?
So we have to configure the actuator in this our Spring Boot application. So through that we can check like which server is not up or down and what is the health of this server and how many requests is coming. Whatever the information you want, you can get with the actuator.
Okay. What is difference between monolithic and a Spring Boot application?
Monolithics like creating a project, creating a one project and inside the one project putting all those required resources like whatever the UI code you want, whatever the backend code you want, whatever the data SQL code you want. So putting all those data inside this one project that is called monolithic architectures. And in the microservices, we are differentiating, like creating a multiple project, and we are giving the responsibility of the one module to some particular things, some particular responsibilities. So we can say those are the microservices architecture. And we are deploying our project into the multiple port, multiple server, and we are maintaining as a unique. That is called microservices.
Okay. 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 Can you tell me how Jira is work?
Jira is a like one of the software. So we are maintaining our all those ticket inside the Jira. So we have a developer, so we can create a ticket or issue, and we can assign those issue to the developer. Developer will update the status based on the development. Like that, we can track the record of the developers through the Jira. So that is the maintenance tool only.
Okay. So, a database.
Yes.
Okay. So, you write a query for the highest employee salary. Write in chat box. And okay. Write on ID.
Okay. So I'm going to write here only.
Okay.
So you want to find the maximum salary.
Yes.
So select start from employee salary equal to. We need to write one inner query. Select select max salary from employee. Yeah, like that we can write. So it will give the
Okay.
highest salary of the employee.
Okay. Okay. Yes. Fine. Okay, please. My side done. Do you have any question?
Yeah,
No.
like
Can
whatever I have given the like answers of those questions. So how much you satisfy? Like how much
yeah,
percentage?
yeah, it's fine, and it's very good, and you give the proper answer of all the questions, so it's fine.
Okay, thanks.
And yeah, okay. Thank you, Prince.
Thank you so much.